Hello, this is Grandma Jan from Red Toad Art Studio, and today we are going to do, well, for me, a kind of weird collage. I'm going to pick a background out of my abstraction menagerie from Collage Soup. They have all kinds of neat backgrounds in here. That's all it is good backgrounds. Of course, you could cut it into pieces if you wanted, but it's really best to use as a background image. So I sorted through this. I'll admit, I picked it out yesterday when I was thinking about today's video. And at first, I picked out a black and white one, because I thought especially this one would be great with what I want to put on it, which is a flower. But I was trying all kinds of different black and white pages, and my flower, which I'll show you in a minute, fell onto this one. And it instantly said, "This is a background you want." So I pulled this one out and trimmed it even on the edges. So I have my image, which is from Collage Soup Abstraction Menagerie. And I want to take, well, what I thought was my focal image out of beautiful flowers. I was kind of lost as where to go this week on a collage, and I looked over at my new books that I had bought for this reason and told myself, you have to use one of those. So I picked the beautiful flowers, all of these beautiful pictures. They're beautiful. And I found a flower, a great big yellow flower, like this. And I cut it out, and it took me a while to fussy cut this flower, and so I imagine you're glad I went ahead and did that. I'm glad I did. Because look how it stands out on this page. I just love it. I'll show you a comparison. On the black and white is really neat too. I was going to put it on the black and white, and that looks neat too. But for some reason, this one won. So I cut out my flower, and I inked around the edges to hide the little white spots where I missed it in cutting. And I'll set that aside for a minute. And now I need to paste it onto a base. Now this isn't a very wide frame that this gives it, but I think it's enough. This will fit, giving it a very small black frame, but I think it's enough. So let's get this pasted on. It's tricky to paste on these backgrounds because the tendency is to get bubbles underneath here. And those bubbles pretty much stay forever in your collage. But I have found if I paste it on right and get plenty of glue back here, not lumpy glue, but glue back here, and have no bare spots where the glue isn't, it will go on smoother. So let's give it a try today. I'm losing a beautiful background here. With this book, I could copy these and then reprint them. But you know, it has a lot of backgrounds in it. And me recopying and reprinting and buying the ink to reprint with, I might as well just buy a new book when I need it. That was my decision. Now, I might regret it, but I'll stick by it. So, let's get some of our stick glue and put it on the end of this. Now, you can't put glue all over it because by the time you stick it down and probably rearrange it a couple times on there, your glue won't be sticking well. So, we'll just put about 3 inches worth of glue on here. Now, On it goes. Oh, be sure you know which way. You know what? Well, that's all right. This will be the bottom at the top. Because there's a certain way I think I want up. Does this look straight? Before we press it down, there we go. It's going to go on straight now. And that is attached. We'll move this glue sheet. Now we have to put glue on the back of this. Well, not necessarily on the back. We can put it on this sheet as long as we're sure we meet where the glue came the time before. We don't want any gaps in glue. Be sure you have great coverage and smooth it down. Try not to get any wrinkles. We see where our glue ended, so let's add another few inches of glue. I really go through the glue. It's about time for me to buy some more glue, I think. Okay, back to this. Let's spread it down. As we go here, we'll flatten out any wrinkles that wants to come because we don't want it. We had him thinking about it there for a minute. And then let's add, probably we can glue the rest of the sheet now. There we go. Now, let's be sure that it's down nice and flat. As I say, a wrinkle now or a bubble now, you'll probably have to put up with it forever. Let's turn it over and get a good brayering. Is that a word, brayering? Now we need to choose what we want as the top. And I believe, let me think. What would be good? Now I have some sticky glue here, but that dries transparent. There we go. I believe I want it this way. Now, I went through several more books to see if I could find things that matched the color of my background and my flowers. And I found this I thought was cute, which will go right up there. Now, I've cut that out. That was a fairly simple cutout. And inked its edges. So I think we will go ahead and get that up. I think it should go before my flower gets pasted down. I want my flower about here. Yeah, it'll fit in there just fine. Press it out from the center to the outer edges. That helps keep the bubbles away. And keeps it nice and smooth. There we go. Now, is it about time to get this down? I know something. I want to put something here and something here and something here to finish out the picture. And I have chosen them and cut them out. I'll show them to you in a moment. But I'm thinking we need to go ahead and get the flower down. And I have to be very careful putting the glue on these long petals and leaves that I don't tear them off, but I do want to get the glue on them. So we'll just follow them out like this. I love the flowers from this book. Let's see if we can get this picked up and put on. It's kind of a challenge once the glue gets on because the images want to curl up. Let's get this stem. I think what's so neat about these flowers, the yellow, how well it matches the yellow in this picture, a bright yellow, and the greens match. It's almost like a stained glass window. Now we are going to add a few more things. I think actually this will probably be the focal point. Is I want to put this couple down here. It makes you think of a wedding. This probably was a wedding. And stained glass, the church, the flowers, the happiness, the excitement. Being so excited you'd hardly know what's going on. And that's what's represented here. I want to cut them off a little bit. I don't want that odd spot there. I think they'll be sitting right here, kind of inside this square. What, oblivious to everything that's going on? Happy, excited. So let's get some glue there. Oh, we need to cut it off, don't we? Okay, they fit there just right now. There's our happy couple. Now we're going to add some weirdness to it. I don't know why, but this just strikes me as something I should do. See this beautiful fish? It's just the right colors. He's going to be up here swimming into this square. Why? I don't know. And if they see him, they won't know either. I think maybe right above that bubble. But we need to cut him off a little. Maybe that fishtail should go in here somewhere else and put him right there. Would that fishtail look neat somewhere else? I'm going to put something here. Well, obviously it should go that way. Let's put it in there. You know, we have to live dangerously on our collages. There he goes. There's our fish swimming in. And another fish swimming out. You'll have a hard time telling what is part of the background and what is not. The colors match so well. And I had one more weird thing to go on here. See this circle down here? I thought it'd be kind of neat to put an eye in it, which it is, but let's make it neater yet and put a crown on the eye. See if you can you see my crown? I'm going to put that kind of like an angle, like it's on a head, a little crooked, just like that, and put that here. I don't know what it means, but it looks like something symbolic, doesn't it? So, let's get the crown on. Oops. Some glue. So, should it be tipped this way or this way? I think we'll put it right there. Have no idea what it means. I can make up a meaning, I guess, but it's fun to have things in you just don't know what it means. It means something most likely, but what? I don't know. Now, I've debated, should I have a saying in here? I really don't know. I found a couple that would probably work. I could use, I like this one. You're all I had hoped to find in every single way. That could be what she was saying to him. And I also found in this one, it would look neat on here, but I don't know that the meaning is as good. Only in a world of love can we unfold and bloom. It would tie it to the flowers. But where would one this size fit? I'm not sure. So, which one do we think should go there? You're all I'd hope to find in every single way. I like that one. It's more personal, and there might be a couple others in here. Let's take this one while we have it. Together is the best place to be. So, here, I think we'll need to darken these a little. But I guess we'll have to do it after it's down. Let's make it a little shorter. I mean, I want to put in every single way there underneath. You're all I had hoped to find. In every single way. And what did I say here? Together is the best place to be. Together is the best place to be. Now let's get a little bit of ink and darken these up. I didn't know this was going to turn into a romantic one. I found this piece by piece. Background and flower came first. Then that was neat. And then I actually found these and this and the fish next. And I didn't know what was going to go down here. And I don't know, this couple seemed to fit. And if it's a couple on their wedding day, then it becomes romantic, doesn't it? There. I do believe that we have finished this. The time-consuming part did come off camera, where I took the time to fussy cut and ink my edges. But once that's done, it goes right together, and I really like this. So, I hope you have enjoyed this. It inspires you to try different things. And if you want some great backgrounds, look into Collage Soup, Abstraction Menagerie. I will link that at the back of the video. Beautiful flowers. This has great flowers in it. And then, other than that, I just use several of my collage, cut and paste, those type of books to find these. But, and I hope this does inspire you to go give it a try. Just find a background you like. That's all you need to do first. And then find colors that match the theme or the idea in this. And find things that match it and see what you can put together for a very neat picture. Thank you for being with me today on this journey, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye for now.